7 questions to ask yourself before ending a relationship. In this video, we'll show you also what to do after ending a relationship. Welcome to Lifestyle Therapy channel, stay tuned. To get access to the latest from Lifestyle Therapy, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. 7 questions to ask yourself before ending a relationship. Number 1. Why do you want to end it? Is the relationship not what you expected? Or is your relationship no longer what it used to be? Did you fall out of love, or do you think your partner no longer loves you? Evaluate the reasons why you have come to this point. If the cause for this confusion is just a petty fight, then ending your relationship would be a regret later. You should have a heavy basis for your decision. Number 2. Do you really love him or her? Oftentimes, we convince ourselves that people will change as long as we give them time and support, but honestly, people will only change if they truly want to. Plus, if you can't love the person as they are right now, will you really love them at some point in the future once other conditions have been met? If you can't say with certainty that you really love them, you owe it to your partner to tell them the truth. It might hurt, but the pain of staying in a false relationship is far greater, for both of you. Number 3. Are the difficulties you are going through temporary? Every couple goes through rough patches at times. Life and love can't be all hearts and roses, but it can feel like things are never going to improve if a rough patch turns into a rough month or year. Before you break it off, ask yourself if the situation has any chance of improving in the future. Maybe you are struggling with situations like job loss or financial insecurity, and there is a chance they could improve. Ask yourself if external circumstances improved, whether you would want to stay in the relationship. It may be they are an excuse to go rather than the reason. Number 4. What does your future look like with your partner? It can be intimidating to think about the future, but usually if you're with the right person, it's a topic you're both eager to discuss. Healthy relationships involve individuals that are able to grow together. They support one another, and encourage them to enjoy themselves, knowing at the end of the day their love is strong enough to last through it all. You shouldn't feel like your partner is holding you back in any way. Thinking about the future is the first step to determining how to make your dreams a reality. You shouldn't be with someone who makes you feel limited. Number 5. Can you imagine yourself without that person? Sure, you don't know what's going to happen after a breakup, and you're bound to feel lost at first. But can you imagine yourself in months to come, not being with that person? Doing the everyday things you do together on your own? If not, perhaps there's a reason for it. Number 6. What could you be losing if you left this relationship? Identify what you most fear if you were to walk away. Is it comfort, companionship, security, control, money, or self-worth? Be truthful, and feel free to express it, even if it doesn't look pretty. Number 7. Can you fix the relationship? Before throwing in the towel, determine whether you can save the relationship. Note 2 joyous times you shared as a couple. Ask whether you can find that place of happiness again. It may not be easy to do this, but if you can, then give it another shot. Otherwise, it may be time to part ways. Number 1. Stick to your decision. If it was you who made the decision to break up with the other person, you may feel regret afterwards. Normally this is just due to the fact that your life has changed dramatically, and you haven't had the time to adjust just yet. If you do start to feel regret, and are worried that you made the wrong decision, remember how much time you spent thinking about it before you did it. Remember the reasons that you had for wanting to break up in the first place, and write them down if necessary. If you don't think you can be objective about the negatives in your relationship yet, ask a friend who was aware of how unhappy you were, who can remind you that you made the right decision. Number 2, purge the social media. Get that person off your social media. No more following on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Delete the pictures, the emails, and text messages. I remain amazed at what people keep, and how often they continue to look at these images, long after the relationship has ended. Consider the level of pain just looking at those pictures and messages inflict and how it keeps you stuck in the past, instead of moving forward to the future. Ask yourself, why do I continue to torture myself? Some people don't want to cut them out of their social media life, so you can create a facade of happiness in hopes that they will see you. Number 3, go on an ex detox. 30 days without your ex. No texts, no calls, no emojis, no contact. Jumping straight from a relationship to friendship is a shock to the system, and can lead to a lot of fallout, accidental hookups, sudden fights, spontaneous crying fits, etc. Give yourself some distance to sort out how you feel on your own, and to figure out whether a friendship could work. Number 4, enlist your support system. You know those friends and family members who keep checking in and asking how you're doing. They're not just doing it to be nice, they genuinely care about you and want to offer support however they can. Take them up on their offers of grabbing drinks, having dinner, or seeing a movie. If you want to talk about the breakup with them, they're all ears. If not, just enjoy the company, they'll be there when you're ready. Number 5, do learn from your relationship mistakes. So it's never all one person's fault when a relationship doesn't work. By acknowledging your part, you can choose to change your attitudes, beliefs, or behavior that contributed to the problems. After all, you are the common denominator in all of your relationships, and you are the only person you can change. So learn everything you can from the relationship. What worked that you want to have more of the next time? What didn't work? Learn it now, so you don't repeat the bad stuff. Number 6. Take some time off from love. Avoid falling in love. Remember, love's a trap that eventually leads to unbearable pain. Believe in that idea for the moment. What do you like about a relationship? The flirting and the groping. So go out there and do both of that. Just don't fall in love just yet. Number 7. Focus on following your dreams and enjoy your life. Divert your attention to your goals in life. What do you want to achieve as a person? What are your dreams? Preoccupy your mind with success goals. Pursue them with your best effort. Make your heartbreak an inspiration to build yourself up. Read books, reconnect, visit places that you might have put on the back burner. Expand your knowledge. Take up a new hobby. Revisit an old one. Be open to new things, people, experiences. You can also work through your breakup with this collection of emotional songs. I'll put the link in the description to this collection. 13 Let It Go quotes that will help you move on. Number 1. The truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you forgive the situation, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward. Number 2. If you want to forget something or someone, never hate it, or never hate him or her. Everything and everyone that you hate is engraved upon your heart. If you want to let go of something, if you want to forget, you cannot hate. Number 3. You will find that it is necessary to let things go, simply for the reason that they are heavy. So let them go, let go of them. I tie no weights to my ankles. Number 4. If people refuse to look at you in a new light, and they can only see you for what you were, only see you for the mistakes you've made, if they don't realize that you are not your mistakes, then they have to go. Number 5. For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. Number 6. Take a deep breath. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Number 7. There are things that we never want to let go of, people we never want to leave behind. But keep in mind that letting go isn't the end of the world, it's the beginning of a new life. Number 8. We can't be afraid of change. You may feel very secure in the pond that you are in, but if you never venture out of it, you will never know that there is such a thing as an ocean. Holding on to something that is good for you now, may be the very reason why you don't have something better. Number 9. If you truly want to be respected by people you love, you must prove to them that you can survive without them. Number 10. Don't be afraid to start over. It's a brand new opportunity to rebuild what you truly want. Number 11. The day I understood everything was the day I stopped trying to figure everything out. The day I knew peace was the day I let everything go. Number 12. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door, that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Number 13. Letting go doesn't mean that you don't care about someone anymore. It's just realizing that the only person you really have control over is yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it, and make sure to subscribe to see more video in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.